Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 2024. 2024? Yeah. 2024. 2024. Wow. We are here. Well, like I've heard it's the same breeze. Same breeze, different year. So let's get it. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody has enjoyed their season, festive seasons. I am your host, Nubian, and this is The Great Show, Chill and Spill. This is the first show of 2024, and I hope you are all ready for the hot topics for this year. Wow. How is everybody? How are you doing, Zus?
I am good. I'm good. I'm good now.
How was your festive season?
My festive season was good, even though, oh my gosh, I feel like something did really try and lick me down. No, seriously.
Try or did?
It did. It did.
It gave
And
you an uppercut.
It gave me an uppercut, but I still had to, cook the food and make sure everything was very festive and make sure everything was family oriented. It was a lot. I can't lie.
Oh, wow.
It was
Well,
exhausting, but I enjoyed myself.
that's the main thing.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. Well, let me talk about myself. A lot of people, if you didn't tune in to the last show of the season, of the year,
2023.
2023, the show before that, I was really, really ill. Something did lick me down really hard, and I had to leave the show live. Like, what is going on? I had to leave the show live and direct. See now,
It was crazy.
a lot of people may underestimate the show and how serious it is. When it's live, there's nothing that you can do about it. Everything's happening. You can't shy away from anything. It's all happening live and direct. There's no editing going on here. And imagine I had to walk off the show while we had a guest live. Thank God for Zuz because she carried the show, and thank God for Coco because she also carried the show while I was mash up. I'm not gonna lie. I was like ambulance mash up. I'm telling you. And
It
you
was
know
serious.
what? It was really, 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 really bad. You know what? I feel like something's going around. I call it COVID's cousin. That's what I felt. I felt like I had. I felt like I had COVID's cousin, and a number of things. When you're doing too much and your body just run down, that's what I feel like happened. So I'm just begging you guys, all the viewers that are watching, for 2024, try not to do the most. Try not to do too much, because without health, there's nothing.
Literally, there's nothing.
There's nothing. If you are mashed down and unable to do, everything crashes down. Everything, household, your life just crashes down. And sometimes you don't know how far you're going. You're just going, going until your body just breaks down and you don't have no choice but to lie down.
And that's literally what you did.
No, seriously. Oh, and I don't like lying down. For those that know me, I'm not the lying down person. Oh, let me just have a lie in and sleep. Nah, that ain't me. But on a happier note, thank God it is not my time. I have to keep going. I'm going to take it easy this year. Try my best to. And time
your best.
management. Yeah, time management is also key. So apologies again for the late show today. I'll tell you something. The technical hitches that we've had before
Wow.
the show is it's
Wow.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So for those that were expecting us at 9 o'clock, we apologize that we wasn't here on time, but we are here now. Yes, we have already. We got Christine.
Good evening, Christine.
Good evening, Christine. Happy 2024.
Happy New Year.
Yes, and like Christine says, true words, Nubian, without your health, you're nothing. Literally. Literally that. Literally that. But you know what? I'm happy that I'm here so I can talk about what the hot topic is tonight.
I was waiting for it. Oi,
Look, what do you call them people again? That do the music.
the orchestra.
The orchestra
instructor.
That was you right now. Zuz, that was you just now.
That was
you was like
me.
that, getting ready.
It's a secret. It's a secret dream of mine. Don't judge me, okay? It's a secret dream of mine.
She would like to be an orchestra instructor.
Yes, I would.
Lovely. One day.
Anyway.
Yep. Welcome aboard, Barbara. Welcome aboard, CC.
Woo woo.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome
yes.
aboard.
Like CC said, I saw it got sometimes with the sickness and thing, but yeah,
Yes.
Happy New Year. All the same. Welcome aboard, Faye, and welcome aboard, Serin.
Welcome aboard, guys.
I hope everybody is doing well. You know, it's nice to see everybody here, so that means you are doing well, which is good. It's absolutely fantastic. Yes, the hot topic tonight. What is the hot topic tonight?
We
For
wonder.
those that saw the flyer before, it's got first dates as the hot topic. And what are your first dates expectations? Ooh.
Oh dear.
Yes. Because I'm sure some of you guys' New Year's resolution for the single people is that you're going to put yourself out there a lot more for the year.
Well, I hope you are.
Yes.
I
That's
really
why I'm
do.
saying it, because I want to speak it into existence. Put yourself out there a lot more for this year.
Yes.
You know, we're not trying to say fling yourself in the road and be like, hey, man, I'm here. We're not saying that. But
No, why am I getting jokes already in the comments? CC
What's
says,
going on?
man for Pierre.
oh,
Laugh out loud.
oh my goodness, man for Pierre. Oh no, I don't know about that. I mean, it's 2023. I mean, there's a lot going on.
No, it's 2024 actually.
Oh,
Vivian.
24. Oh dear. Oh, good evening, Yvette. Good evening. Welcome to Chill and Spill. And good evening, man a general.
Man in general, where have you been? No, I'm sorry. I have to mention it. I haven't seen Man in General come up in the comments. Where have you been? We've missed you. It's not fair.
What's going on, man a general? Where you been hiding? Where have you been hiding? But it's good that you're there. Happy New Year to everybody on the platform. Yes, so we already got C saying that man have to pay.
Wow.
Man have to pay what? All the bills? Because you know what? It
Well,
depends.
all the dates.
All the dates.
All the dates. We
Because
never
the
said
thing
bill.
is, no, we never said bill. But if you think about it, when you go on a restaurant date, there's something that comes to the table and it's called
The bill.
there we go. We're awake.
That is so funny.
It's called the bill. Okay? So it is the bill because some people's first dates is multiple dates for the night. You might go to the cinema or the picture house, like some people might like to call it. You might go to, you know, a theme park. Some people might take their first date actually abroad. Some people might go extra and do something like that.
If the money is long.
If the money is long and your pocket is long and everything else is long, if you get what I mean. I'm joking.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Chuckle, chuckle.
Chuckle, chuckle.
Okay, so what's he saying?
C says, she says, me not change for 24. Man for peer. Yeah? But she said just the first date. After, we can mix it up. So I hear that. Okay. Man pays for the first date, and then after that, she can, you know, you guys mix it up about who pays and whatnot.
But the thing is, you have to think to yourself, you have to think like this. Whose rule was this? Who came up with this, that the man has to pay?
Not even just about the man has to pay, but also how much is spent as well on the first date. You know, is it okay? I mean, nowadays, this Gen Z generation, okay, they're spending like $1,000 plus $2,000, $3,000 on the first date, which to me makes no sense. But hey, that's just my opinion. But like, it's also got to do with how much you're spending. I feel like there's an expectation of people spending so much money. You got to make sure you spend this amount of money, or you got to make sure you go to this fancy restaurant and stuff like that. And to me, that sometimes that can take away from the fact of you just need to get to know each other.
Exactly. And that is the whole point of first dates. Some people are mixing it up, like Zul says. Some people are getting this first date thing wrong. They're not thinking about getting to know anybody. Some people just live their lives dating because they like being taken out.
Yes.
And they like the man or the woman to pay, because we can't stereotype now. We can't be like, oh yes, it's just the man. Not these days.
Well,
sometimes the women are about this life.
Yes.
And they don't mind spoiling the man.
Yes.
You know, that's what they live for.
Yeah,
spoiling the man. It makes them happy.
Yeah.
You
but
know?
But then again, like, obviously we're not men, but how do men feel about that? Yeah, you might, you know, if you've gone past first date stages and, you know, your woman is spoiling you, you might be all right with it. But I know some guys are like, nah, don't put your hand in your pocket. I need to pay. You know, I need to be the one that pays and not you, basically. You know, so it depends on how that man and that woman is feeling, to be fair. Faye says that she's old school. Faye, you're old school? Faye says, I'm old school. It has to be the man that pays, and a lot of men are happy to pay. Which is what I was just saying. There's a lot of men that's happy to pay. They don't necessarily want... I just feel like, I don't know, are we taking away their masculinity?
Yes, I was about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Put our hands in our pockets and be like, no, don't worry, babe. I've got this for the first date. I feel like some men, not all, but some men might feel some type of way about that.
Yeah, they might feel like this is a disrespect. Like, don't you ever in your life put your hand in your bag to pay
good man,
for
you know?
anything when you're around me, you know? Some men are just anti. C says, only order when you can pay for.
What you can pay for.
What you can pay for.
And she says, and always carry your Vex money. No, can I ask, has your parents ever told you that? Have you got your Vex money?
Yep.
Does anyone know what Vex money is? Vex money is the money that you have in your pocket, in your purse, whatever, wherever you want to keep it, in your bra, just in case anything happens, you know that you can get home. You know that you can get home safe, take a cab or whatever, you got your Vex money. Don't be going out on no date and the account says nil point. Yeah? You can't be going out and you don't have any kind of backup and have an expectation that the man's going to pay for everything. He might just be like, let's go 50-50.
Exactly.
Whop, whop to that man. Just
exactly.
saying.
And then a lot of the times, some people will go out without their Vex money and be left in the lurch because the man that they've gone on a date with has said, actually, can we go halves?
Or I've seen in social media that there was this girl, she ordered the most expensive stuff on the menu and the man could not pay for it. He could not pay for it, so he was trying to negotiate whether he could wash dishes or stuff.
What?
I swear down.
What?
I swear down. He was trying to negotiate what kind of work they could do to pay off the bill.
They can.
What? Yeah, that's what he was including her.
What?
But she said, you know what? I'm paying for the bill, but I'm never going to see you again. I'm never going to see you again. Oh my God.
Faith says the young women these days are too materialistic and expect the man to pay extortionate prices. it's not fair on the man to pay extortionate prices on a first date.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree. Clap, clap, clap.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that, Faye. You know, I don't understand. You want to go, oh, some men are quite, they don't mind. They'll give you the option. Oh, so where would you like to go, on the first date? Some men will just plan the first date.
Yes.
And it's just a surprise.
Yes.
But some men will give you the option and ask you, where would you like to eat? Because, allergies, there's all sorts of things that you have to think about. You have to take it into
consideration.
Yep. That's
Christine says, take the person somewhere decent for a first date. It's not about paying out big money. Don't start what you can't finish. Amen, Christine.
yes.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people putting up facades in 2023 and they're trying to bring it in 2024. Can you leave it in 2023, please?
Exactly.
Yeah. Live within your means. Okay? If you can't afford something, don't act like you can afford it. And then when we go on the next date, now we're going KFC. No. You can't do that. Yeah?
Okay, so Manager General, you've been in Jamaica, yeah?
Manager General,
Wow.
I don't remember us booking the ticket. Us. That's why I said US. Us booking the ticket. You left me. Okay? I was supposed to be there with you. You and your wife. Okay? I was supposed to be the
I'm
third
the
wheel.
hanger-oner.
I'm the third wheel.
Yeah, so did you enjoy yourself in Jamaica? I'm sure you did because you live in Florida, so you went from heat to heat.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been great, for the festive season. That's nice. Welcome aboard, Antonia Nice. Welcome aboard.
Hi.
What's Antonio saying?
Antonio says, my first date is to take a woman to a restaurant and pay because I am the one that asked her out for a date. Agreed.
There you go.
So then does that mean, Antonio, can I pick your brain? Does that mean then that if the woman asks you out for a date that she must pay? I just want to clarify this. I just need clarification
No,
for
it's
the
true.
viewers.
It's true. It's true. Because you asked, it's your duty to pay. But if she asked, does the same rules apply? Let us know. Because that's a very interesting one.
Yes.
Because you got some women that will actually, suggest a date without the man doing so.
Exactly.
Oh, I think we should go out.
Exactly.
Oh, so that mean because I suggested it, I should pay. What's Antonio said? No, I still pay because I am a gentleman.
Oh,
well done to that.
Well, we love gentlemen's Antonio Nice. We really do. Good evening, the timekeeper. Good evening.
Good evening.
Happy New
Welcome
Year.
to Chill and Spill and Happy New Year to you.
The timekeeper says, evening, ladies and Benson. Happy New Year and chat room blessings.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
We love that. Christine says, take the person somewhere decent. Oh, you read that already?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the next one? Yes.
The timekeeper says, if the lady asks, she should be prepared to pay, but the man should offer. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that one. Am I being a lot?
You know what's the timekeeper?
No, I get what you're saying.
Yes, we do get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. However, I still feel like the man should pay first, because the reason why I say that, because I'm not trying to take away his masculinity, okay? I'm not trying to take on his role.
We're not trying to demasculate anybody.
Yeah, no. So when it comes to the first date, personally, I won't be asking, but I know I am prepared to say, oh, do you want a drink? I'm happy to pay for the drink. Or, do you want a starter or whatever? I'm happy to pay for that. Yes, if I say it, then yeah, I do have that in my mind. But at the same time, I would like you to pay, because then it will let me know what kind of gentleman you are, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes, true. Yvette says, if I'm asked out, I would expect him to pay.
Yes.
And I'm finding out that's a lot. That's the case for a lot of the women. A man in general says, Merry Christmas to Benson. Yes, Man General, what is your opinion, please? What do you think about it as a man?
Also, the timekeeper just said, but if the lady asks, own it. Yes, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I personally wouldn't be asking. Personally. Maybe the next day I'll say, yeah, do you want to go out for a drink? I'll be happy to pay. That's not a problem. But I'm not asking on the first date. No. I want you to show me what kind of gentleman you are. Because I feel like if I was to do that, there's a possibility that you could expect that all the time. Am I being biased? Possibly. Maybe because I am a woman. Who knows?
But Christine said, did you read that? Why would a woman? Yeah. Christine
No.
says, why would a woman be asking a man for a first date? No, sir, that can't work. It's
Oh my
true,
gosh.
though.
If we had the North,
I mean,
the Norsa button,
yeah, the Norsa button.
we'll be saying Norsa right now.
I'm telling you something. There's a lot of old school people out there and old school traditional folk. That's fine. But the times that we're living now, I don't know. The women are very vocal and straightforward, about what they want and what they don't want.
Yes.
The timekeeper says, the man is ready to pay and be gentlemanly, but these independent ladies should bring that to the table.
Oh, amen. Oh dear.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the timekeeper, I am dependent. I am not independent. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. I'm not. No. I don't want to be, independent ladies. Yeah. Zuz, hands up. No. I would like to be dependent on my man. What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with it. I stand my ground.
There's perks over here, so that's the thing. When you're getting to know somebody, like I said, some people lose the whole point of a first date. You're getting to know the person. That's what you're going on the first date for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, after that, if you decide to go on other dates, that's up to you. But the first date is about getting to know the person. It's not about where you've been taken.
Yeah.
Like a first date could be in a park, a nice hot summer's day. We're not talking about in the freezing cold.
Yes.
I'm talking about nice hot summer's day, picnic. Nice first date.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Museum.
Art
Gallery.
Art gallery.
Pottery. Let's make pots.
Let's think outside the box a little bit. It's not all the time, let's go restaurant or, there's other things you could do.
I don't think dates should be centered around money, though.
No.
I think that's the issue with a lot of the new generation coming up. It's about what the person has spent. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's about what this person has spent. And if they spent a lot of money on you, then, then they really like you. That's just so materialistic. Like Natasha says, if a man is not spending over £500 on the first date, she won't see him again. Wow. £500. You could go to Spain on an all-inclusive. Seriously.
Wow,
£500.
Like, what are you ordering?
So £500 is the minimum, Natasha. Wow. Wow. So I feel like, Natasha, if you've got that expectation, okay, you also must be willing to spend that kind of money on the person.
You must be spending a lot of money on that person.
You have to.
Yeah. Not unless you just want them to spend that £500 just for that night and then you don't see them again.
No. See, the timekeeper says the expectation of the first sets the tone and money shouldn't be the driving factor.
Exactly.
Agreed. It should not be the driving factor. We should be able to get to know each other as people, as humans. What interests you, what things you like doing, your hobbies, where you like to go, just, family. If you've got children, then you might speak about your children depending on your age or whatever. So why money is the focus? I don't understand.
Because a lot of women these days want to be taken care of and being spoilt all the time. They're independent, but that's why. Because they're saying independent, they want somebody else now to take the driver's seat when it comes to the finances.
Yeah, but then if you like the timekeeper says, if you are independent, then you need to be independent in that circumstance as well.
Exactly.
You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm independent, but hey, can you spend £500 on me, please?
Welcome aboard, Fillmore Allen. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard,
to Chill and
Fillmore.
Spill.
Hi.
Happy New Year. Happy 2024.
Happy New Year.
And big up Jamaica because he's tuning in from Jamaica.
Whoop whoop. So Manager General says, on the first date, I will pay the bills, but if you invite me out after that, what's wrong if you pay? So if a woman invites me out and I don't have any money, does that mean I shouldn't go? No, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go. If a man said to me, look, babe, I can't pay for this bill, I would pay. That's the type of person I am. I would pay because I'm just, that's just what I would do. I would pay. It's not nothing, to be fair. If you left your card at home, something happened to your wallet or whatever, then yeah, I will pay. I would pay, and I would see you again. I would,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna judge you on maybe a mistake that happened the first time round. Do you get me? You could be the love of my life, and I'm just gonna judge you and say, you know what, you forgot your wallet. That's it. I'm never gonna see you again. And next thing you know, a few years down the line, you see this man happily married.
But at the same time, if you know that you're going on a date, you have to make sure you do the checks before you leave the house.
And that's what I like in a man. I can't lie. Preparation. Because you know what you want to do where you want to go.
I know for sure you're not leaving your phone at home. Or your car keys.
Yes, that's very true.
Because you won't be able to go nowhere if you left car keys.
That is very true.
So do the checks before you leave the house. Make sure you got your phone. Make sure you got your car keys. Yeah? Make sure you got everything. Especially the wallet. Before you leave the house. Because you're going to take out somebody that you know, a potential out on a first date. You don't know who that potential is. So, yeah.
Natasha, Christine says to Natasha, you're very materialistic. Just saying.
Dear.
Sorry, Natasha, but Christine says you're very materialistic. Okay. The timekeeper also says the mindset of individuals lets smart men know who to avoid. If men are happy to pay big bills, well done. Well done them, but not me, sir. Oh dear. No, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. You have to read in between the lines. Man Janitor says Jamaica is the best place on the planet when it comes to Christmas time. So I had a great time. That's very good.
I'm
very
glad
good.
you had
That's
a great
very good.
time, Manager General.
Come on. You see
We
your
missed
family, the good food.
Yeah.
Full up your belly and all these things. Oh, we got somebody sliding in to the left.
Sliding into the left. Good
It
evening,
looks like
Benson.
the one and only Benson. He has to get the intro.
Evening.
I'm sorry. He had to get the husky. How are you? Morning. Good morning, good afternoon, and good
evening.
night. Yes. Yeah. You okay?
It's a blessing,
Yes. Well, as you can see, you're getting a lot of big ups. So he's
Good
here.
evening.
Yes, he's here in live.
Yeah, morning everybody,
Yes.
Yeah, enough respect to each and everyone and Happy New Year, as what them say, Same breeze, Yeah.
Same breeze.
Yeah, not change. Same breeze. Yeah.
Plenty changes in 2024.
In
Don't listen to
here
them.
feel hot tonight, don't
Oh,
it feel warm,
oh yes.
But me like the topic so far when the topic is a good topic with the starting of the year and the starting of the persons who are single and want to look a person, and then for the other persons them now who want to separate from them person. Because you have some person to the topic named first date, and you have some person who want to be single. Same way, you understand? So some people want to set themselves free or whatsoever them in. That's what I say. So it go both ways, And then like you'll have some comments that I heard earlier on with ladies have their expectation of what the man's supposed to spend. Well, with that person, you can't really blame her still because that also depends on the caliber of man that she's speaking with. And that doesn't mean whatsoever the man is spending that will determine a good personality. And then on the other hand, this is where we always make the mistake. Yeah, because personally, if I'm going to take a woman on a first date, when I really look into it and think about it, I can't take her to dinner. Because if I take her to dinner, how much time we really get to talk? Because she can't talk with the food in her mouth, and I can't talk with food in my mouth. So you have less talking to do. You can't take her to the cinema because you can't talk in the cinema. Just the same. So you think of the places that you want to go wherein you can share a conversation. So if you look into it, actually going for to dinner on the first date, I don't think it's ideal if you want to conversate. And if you want to conversate likewise going to movies, how much time you're gonna spend? You're gonna spend majority of the time in the movie and then maybe drive back home depending on how far you are from the cinema. Then when you reach at the gate or wherever it is, you'll probably sit for a 20, 25 minutes and then she's gone. So I don't think those two places are the most ideal place for the first date, in my opinion. And then taking a woman on the first date, to me, really and truly, I wouldn't want her to spend either. Even if it's
Okay.
not the first date. I just think that I don't really like it. I prefer when you get to know a person, right? Then she can spend if she want to spend. That is how I personally feel. But I personally, if I can avoid it at times being around a female and she has to spend, if I can afford it at the time, I don't mind, you know?
Yeah.
And remember, like, when you're going on a date or whatever, your expectation is that it will go on for a period of time. So that is like investing in the bank and then looking for your interest that will come along some way, somehow. You get what I mean?
No, I hear you. I agree. I agree. I can't lie. I agree with the maybe not the restaurant so much because I feel like you can talk when you're at a restaurant. You know, when you're waiting for the starter doesn't come yet. You know, you got your drinks. You're talking then, and then even when you're eating your starter, you know, you take small bites as women,
Ladies,
ladies.
real ladies take
Real
small
ladies
bites.
take small bites, so then you know when you're talking, you're not spitting in no one's face with food or whatever. The cinema, yes, that's not a good first date. Absolutely not, because you're not going to talk, you're not going to conversate, you're not going to really be able to get the opportunity to get to know a person because you're just going to be concentrated on the film, and then you're going to watch the film. And films nowadays, there's no hour-long film. Films are an hour and a half plus. And some of these films nowadays are all 3 hours. So you're sitting there 3 hours, possibility of the person falling asleep because of the ambience. And then, like Benson said, you know, the drive home, then you end up talking maybe about the film that you watched, but you're not really getting to know each other. So it's important to pick the appropriate place for a first date. And I feel like if you don't concentrate on the money aspect, because there's a lot of things that you can do on the first date for free, like Nubian said, walk through the park, obviously depending on the weather, but go to the park, go to the museum, art galleries, where you can more conversate with each other and truly get to know each other.
Exactly. Well, Manager General says on the first date, I will pay the bills, but if you invite me out after that, what's wrong if you pay? So if a woman invites me out and I don't have any money, does that mean I shouldn't go?
Yeah, no, I think...
No, you would tell her, you would say to her or wherever it is that, you know, depending on where you're going. But to me, I don't, you see, there,
Sorry,
there,
no, Manager
there,
General's
there are
giving me a joke.
persons who I don't like this tit for tat thing where when you have a female, you get what I mean? If you have to, I don't have a problem in paying. If I have it, don't matter how many times that we're going out. You understand what I mean? It's not a big deal, yeah, to me. But some men probably feel that like a woman should do that or whatever. Because if you have it, remember, if you're gonna dating someone and for the first time, and then the second time you go out and the third time, if you go out the second time, now that should some people come to a conclusion within the first time if they want to go on a second date with that person. Some people will take three times and said, all right, I'll think about it. For me, it's not a big deal paying at no point in time if I do have it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have to, some ladies do judge a man by that part of it.
Yes.
That is the
Yes.
first part of being judged into the relationship of what you would do from what you wouldn't do. And it's a thing that you can put it on a scale. I don't mind doing it, and I don't mind if when we go on the first date and she said, boy, hear what happened. I don't see me and you together. So be it,
Well, that's the whole
Exactly.
point of dates.
Exactly. But can we also can we also mention that men do like the tests as well? Like, oh, I forgot my wallet. They haven't forgot their wallet, but that's a little test to see
If you're that type of
if
woman.
you're that type of woman to actually take out your purse and say, no, it's all right, I've got this.
I've never been in that position where, one and few. No, I've never been on a date and say I forgot my wallet or whatever. I've forgot my wallet on some occasions. Yeah, but if you, when you're gonna go on a date, that is the first thing that you would check when you reach the car. You will check,
Exactly.
make sure that you have your wallet on you and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's a fast car that some men uses.
It
or whatever.
is.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. They use that. I mean, I've been tested,
But that is a no for me.
and I
Yeah.
always pass the test. Just saying.
Manager General says, I told Benson to tell you guys Merry Christmas for me, and it looks like you ate the message.
Manager General, don't give me joke.
I did. Nubian, I don't know if you remember, but I did.
We said pass the buck.
Yeah, but true, Nubian did 6, she probably forget.
Oh, no, I've
I
eaten
did. I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Well,
Merry Christmas, Manager General. Merry Christmas.
Fillmore Allen says, yo, my DJ.
Bless up, friend from Bert.
Manners and respect Fillmore every time. But
Yes,
this
we got some
dating-
comments.
Okay,
Sorry,
go
sorry,
ahead. Go ahead.
Benson.
Yeah, go ahead.
No?
No,
No,
so,
on the Mixcloud.
yeah.
Sorry, too much to mention. Yeah, go on.
So the timekeeper says, I don't mind paying, but it's nice to know the lady can make the offer and shows they are in this 50-50. It's an us thing, not a one-man thing. Now, I there's a thin line. There's a very thin line.
Only because it's
the
a first
timekeep-
date. That the
Yeah,
timekeeper. That's why.
absolutely.
Like the 50-50 thing, I feel like that comes in time. That's my personal opinion. That maybe that don't apply to everybody, but I feel like in time the 50-50 thing can come, and a lot of the time you don't want it 50-50 actually. You maybe want it 70-30.
But that's what I was just gonna say. I don't believe in 50-50 because I don't think it exists. I think sometimes it's 70-30, sometimes it's 60-40, sometimes obviously 50-50 can be in there, but like if you're past the first date stage,
Yeah.
then it's not all the time it's going to be 50-50.
No.
I don't think that's true. I feel like sometimes it's going to be 60-40. Sometimes, oh, babes, I've got this. Like,
Yeah.
whatever it is, whether it's a bill
And that
or
comes,
whatever.
that comes in time.
And that comes in time.
Yeah.
Obviously, yes, we are talking about first dates. So, yeah, no to 50-50 when it comes to the first date. But the second and third, I got you, boo. Oh, my God.
That's why it's good to talk about these things,
Yeah,
because some
no.
people have been dating forever, like years, just been going on first dates after first dates after first dates after first dates, and you know the expectations for the first dates is serious.
It is.
I mean, Jerome said that he likes to spend a decent amount on the first date.
Hi, Jerome.
Hey, Jerome.
I'm
Welcome
Zus.
to the show.
No, I'm joking.
But he says that, you know, he don't mind spending a decent amount of money. I mean, some people's decent amount is £30. So I would like to know what the decent...
It's true. What is a decent amount? Oh, my gosh. What is a decent amount?
Some people's decent amount is a trip to Nando's.
No. Sorry.
For those that don't know, Nando's is a chicken shop, a Portuguese grilled chicken restaurant.
I feel like it's a plush chicken and chip shop.
Yeah.
It's not plush, but it's better than your average on the corner Dixie
Yeah.
You know what happened?
or
Remember?
Tennessee.
Oh, like, remember our first date, yeah? Why, if a man afraid to spend on the first date, remember when you choose the place that you're going, right? Right?
Yeah.
And you will have an idea what the price list is, yeah? So, if you go on that date now and you spend that amount of money, X amount of money, it doesn't matter because you have eaten also. You get
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But some men is not like that. Some
I
man,
don't know. I don't know why some people will think of it, or some men to think of it as a big deal of spending that amount.
Yes,
on
they do.
on a female.
I
And
feel
to
like
clear things up,
Yeah.
to clear things up, the timekeeper says the 50-50 relates to the relationship, not the bill.
okay, I hear you.
Okay, so we've cleared that up. Sorry, Benson.
Relate to the relation.
Even though I
Yeah.
still don't agree.
Yeah. No matter what that the timekeeper said, I not agree. You understand? Because the 50-50 come at a later date. This is one thing too that I don't like. You know what happened? You know this thing when I see it happens quite a lot here in London.
Oh dear.
Where when people will go out, like 2 persons, or 3 or 4, right? And then they would ask that person over there, the bill comes to £150, and they said, like, oh, you're to pay 50, you're to pay 50, you're to pay 50. Now, for the person who came up with that idea that let us go to the restaurant or wherever, it is your responsibility to fit the bill.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
So
but-
so you're saying even if a woman
Yeah.
says, "Oh, let's meet up, let's go out," she should fit the bill.
No,
Oh,
don't get me wrong. If
Okay.
a lady asks me out, honestly to God, and if I have it, me not have a problem to pay it.
yeah.
Me not have a problem. You understand? Me not have a problem. But is only in London now I get to understand that majority of the time when people do go out, they will say 50-50 or whatever, and I don't like it.
Me neither.
I don't like it. Like, you will go out with a woman.
I find
and
it a little bit uncomfortable. As a woman,
I don't like it.
Yeah, you know, I find like something inside my stomach, the pit of my stomach,
Yeah.
makes me feel very uncomfortable if I'm going out on a date and I
Yeah.
feel like I have to look into my
No,
purse.
no.
No. If
No.
I feel uncomfortable, you're not the one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple. I shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable to think to myself, I wonder if he's gonna pay.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it
I don't.
What?
Is after a time where you and the person get to know each other now. Then that is
That's different.
where
Yeah,
if
that's
the
beyond
lady
the
said-
first
yeah,
date part.
and the lady will call you and said, "Here, what happened? Do you want to hang out? Want to go out or whatever?" And I said, "Here, what happened now? You know, I'm not stay that way there or whatever." And she said, "No worry about it. You get what I mean?"
She persists.
Yeah, and I say, all right then, nothing no wrong. You get what I mean? But if me have it, at no point in time when me ask her or whatever, because remember, after the first 3 dates, or whatever, that means you're seeing a possibility of you two
Yes.
being together, don't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You get what
Yeah.
So actually, she's going to be yours. So if you spend on her,
It's nothing.
yeah.
What's Manager General saying?
Oh, yeah, Manager General is giving me jokes. Manager General says someone on a woman need to stop depend on man for do everything for them. That is why some man end up disrespecting someone on a woman. Look like me too kind to rotted. Oh dear.
Oh, Manager General.
No, Manager General, you're not too kind.
No.
Stay the
You know
way
what it
you
is?
are.
And this is what happens. Some of the experiences some of the men have, and the women, it just puts the biggest wall. No, it does. You just, I don't know. There's something that just comes over you. All right, that's it. That experience happened to me. It's not happening to me again. And now I'm gonna change myself just because of that person.
Yes.
That's that. I don't like them things. I feel like you should adjust how you do things, but changing yourself completely.
yeah. Adjust
For-
the approach.
Yeah,
Maybe.
just tweak. That's all you need to do. You don't have to change yourself. You're not too kind. End of the day, for those that don't respect and honor your genuine self, and take your kindness for weakness, those people just need to be erased. You don't need them in your life. Seriously. If you just, there's signs. There's always signs that you can tell whether that person is genuine or not, and if
Yes.
they're using you or not.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
minute you see that red flag, you just start running to the hills. Seriously, because what's happening?
No, the timekeeper says, Benson, please let me know when you're going out next. I'm coming.
I just don't know. We would have to have 3 of us. Gosh.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
but is when you look at it.
I go, Benson,
Yeah.
sorry. Fillmore Allen says, DJ don't like spend.
Yeah.
And Christine says,
Remember.
50-50 could never work for me. What kind of gentleman are you? And the timekeeper says, I agree on the first date point to Christine.
Yeah. It's like, remember, sometimes when this is how is a turn off for me still. Because you can go out with someone, and you go to a restaurant, and you wonder within your head, if this woman belly can full. You understand what I mean?
It's belly long.
Yeah. You wonder when she are going to stop. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why. All right, look into it. There are some fancy restaurants, in all honesty. When you go there, the food where them give you, it only dirty up your teeth because it's small.
A la carte.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the start
my
to
God.
A la carte
everything is
meals.
small.
Yeah, the
You understand
small
what I mean?
portions.
Yeah, yeah. So that is what. If a man taking out a woman, that's why me need full attention from a woman when me bring out a woman for the first date. I'll do donkey years ago, them thing that happen. So when you bring her out for the first date, you have to take into consideration, you go to the restaurant and you peep through the window and see the amount of food that them serve. Because say you're not going to get your money's worth there. So you make sure you go to a restaurant now where them share a big portion Because the one them was small, share the
Don't
small
tell me, Benson,
portion.
you're not the buffet man, are you?
Yeah, but here what happened? No.
Oh.
No, but here what
I'm just making
but
sure.
you know that for real.
What,
When
what?
when
The
you go to
buffet, the
stylish
buffet.
restaurants then.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
a la carte.
Yeah,
You
a
get
la
the little
carte.
little design
Yeah.
in the middle.
I don't mind an a la carte.
A la carte
darling.
is, yeah, a la carte is good for me too.
Yeah.
But it's sounding a little bit like the
No,
buffet.
no, here what happened? Another buffet.
Okay.
You imagine?
So they look at jokes.
Yeah. You go out to restaurant. Cause them fancy restaurant here in London not easy to. And when the man put down the meat on the table, man said to him, say, "Yeah, you're my soldier. You sure say on the right table this." You get what I mean?
No,
They
oh
ask
my
him.
god.
Me personally, I'm not gonna know that two things I always eat. Is either fish or chicken. Nothing else.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And me have to say to him, say, "Hear me no soldier." Me I say, "You sure say you bring the right table you come?" Yeah? Me I ask him, cause when me see the size, me I say,
Oh my god.
"Ah, what is? I know it's starters, but me have his starters already." And then when me, yeah. And me I say, no, but me I say, but when me look now on the menu, cause you see the price, so you say in your head, so if me go tell him some want an exposure now. I wonder how it's gonna look. You know the way that, cause it's so small. You get what I say? It's so small, cause you say to yourself, so boy, if you order an explosion, everybody are gonna start look on you and say, I wonder where this man come from. You know what he wants?
Yeah.
And I said to him, say, soldier, all right, table.
And the thing
And
is,
him say,
remember,
yeah.
think about it, like, as a first date, and the man says that, you start looking at the man like, oh,
Yeah, and the,
Right, what's
yeah,
wrong with him?
like,
And
wow,
the
this
le-
is what we ordered.
yeah.
Don't you know?
And I
this
say,
is
you
what we
sure?
ordered?
You sure?
Because
You know?
that little dust in the middle of the plate, that costs all £80,
Yeah.
£80.
Then I
And
tell you.
in dollars, that's all $110,
Yeah.
for the little dust in the
Yeah.
middle of the plate.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my god. So
yeah, sir.
funny.
if me forgot order next one now, that what? The only thing when them do now, when them do now, when you said, here where the trick lies. When you say you need a glass of wine, and them ask you if you want the house wine or a bottle of wine. Now what happen is, when you order a bottle of wine now, right? This is where the trick come in. You see that wine? You don't know if you're going to stay that long. Yeah? So you say, all right, I'll have a glass of the house wine. Now, you see that house wine? That house wine now make you lose all your concentration. Yeah.
Yep.
So you order a glass. So you give me...
A glass of red.
Yeah, a big... Give me
Oh.
a small one. He will say, do you need a small one? I'm saying, no, man, give me a large one.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
When you realize now, right, and you drink all 3 of the house wine, you say might as well you would take the whole bottle.
Exactly.
It's true, by the
But
bottle.
that time, but
Exactly.
the food where them give you now, yeah, it not even can absorb the first glass.
No way.
No.
You understand?
You need about 6 plates.
You have
Yeah.
to be prepared
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going. If you're gonna eat a la carte, okay, you have to be prepared. Maybe line your belly a little bit before, just a couple of hours before, so you can enjoy the a la carte menu. So it's just kind of topping you
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
If you're a person that likes a full meal, obviously, if you're a person that eats light, then
Yeah.
you're gonna be happy with a la
And
carte.
them thing that spoil the whole first date thing, cause the whole night you think about the food. All when you walk out of the restaurant and she say, are you okay, babes? You don't see the size food they didn't give it. You don't see the
No,
size
I'm
food.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome aboard, Destiny. Welcome aboard. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Destiny.
Yes, good to have you on board. She says, belly not have no bottom.
No,
Laugh out
but
loud.
it's small. I don't matter.
Um,
It's so small,
Yeah.
But if you have it, Nothing no wrong in having a nice meal for the first date and wherever it is. But be careful of where you're going.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then if you're going out just to see him, I not see the first date as something where you would want to go. Some
All
people
out.
always say it's a restaurant or whatever. But if you like a person who, like myself, like you, a person undivided attention, I don't want to go on a restaurant or wherever it is. You get what I'm saying? Because you need time for chit chat and all those things. And remember, this is like going to a movie back in the days where them have intermission. Because every time him carry a glass of wine come, you have to stop. When him put down the food, anything you talk about, you tell him thanks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you start eat, by the time you make two, chew and all them something there, and you look on the size, your concentration gone. So you not get to focus on each other, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mana General says some women find it so hard to spend their money on man, but wants a man to spend his life savings on them. Oh no, favor idiot. What else did he say?
Dear.
He said something else there as well. Oh, that's
No,
it.
he says, I agree 100%, bro. Last week, a friend called me to go out, and when him drink him belly full and it's time to pay the bill, him a call me. What if I never had money in my pocket? Guess he's saying I'm the foreigner, so I should pay.
Oh dear, that's what
Oh,
happens.
dear.
And he said, if you want her undivided attention, take her to the beach, brother.
If
Even-
she can't swim.
I mean, even that's
Then
nice.
she's going to drown.
Yeah, no. If here what happened, that I want the next part. Now where you good as fine and we hilarious because if you bring her to the beach, right, and you can swim and she can swim, she swim gone left you. You know how much time Mr. Man at Jamaica go a beach with woman, right? And him can't swim, and him there on the sand, and the woman swim gone. Don't talk to a man out in the water we can't swim, don't
Oh,
it? So
dear.
him have to wait now until she come on the sun. When she come on the sun, she has say, here what happen now? A time for shower and we leave. Because she spend majority of the time in the water having
Yeah.
her fun.
Yeah.
And swimming with those persons who can swim. If you can swim, where you go? You have to go watch her and there I say, like some lifeguard. don't cross the line, babes. Watch that line. Don't you?
Oh my gosh, Christine says, I mean for the first date, once you have been with the person for a while, both paying shouldn't be an issue. The man can pay, the woman can pay, or you both can pay. Yes, obviously, once it's past the first date and you've gotten into something, whether it be casual, whether it be a committed relationship, yes, it doesn't matter who pays
Yeah.
at that point. But specifically with first date, it's a different situation.
There's some chat going on the YouTube.
Oh, welcome aboard, Sandra.
Welcome aboard, Sandra. Welcome to Chill and
aboard.
Spill. Happy
Welcome
New
to-
Year.
Happy New Year. Sandra says you sound tight, Benson. Ladies run. No, actually,
misunderstand.
if
Yeah,
you was
misunderstood.
listening to what he is saying, he's saying he doesn't mind paying
At all.
At all, he doesn't mind paying at all. He doesn't mind paying even if the woman suggested the date. He wouldn't want her to pay. That's what he said. Just in case you didn't catch it in the beginning, but he did say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if the woman them run it better for me still. Don't it?
Oh my gosh, Destiny says, you guys talking amount of food for your money. What about the amount of food on the plane? It lost in your teeth.
Don't it?
Oh, come on. The minute you take 2 bites, it's finished.
It's finished.
You
It's
know what I mean?
finished. It's finished.
It's finished. The food on the plane. You know, I'm telling you something.
The here what me just crossed my mind as an ideal date to me.
Go on.
Find out somewhere where like the woman scared of like camping. Yeah?
No,
Oh.
sir.
If she's scared of camping.
No.
That is a good date.
No.
And if she's afraid of the forest. You understand what I mean?
I
and
don't
you
mind
tell her you
camping.
go camping. You get what I mean? You bring her somewhere where you know she have a fear. So that simply means you have more attention. You get what I'm saying?
No, but the thing is, I
No.
don't mind camping. So, see,
No.
Camping.
there's a catch-22. Some people like camping. Some people don't like camping.
No,
I
you
don't
ask her
like
her
camping.
fear.
That's it.
Her fear. You ask her her fear, right? And then you're going to help her overcome that fear.
I understand, but what if that's
So-
your fear too?
Huh?
But then
Her
you're not
fear
gonna-
might be
You
your
not
fear.
gonna ask that.
Yeah, you're not going
You're
to
go
suggest
find-
that if
no,
it's your fear.
It
Yeah.
is my fear.
Yeah.
But what happened is, remember that a man always try to play macho.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
And obviously, he's gonna want, like, obviously, if she is scared of
Yeah.
going camping,
Yeah.
then she's obviously gonna want to be right
Yeah,
underneath him and
yeah.
cuddle up and all
What
these
you
things.
mean?
Oh, I'm scared. Don't take me camping. You will never see me again. I'm telling you this now. I don't like to be bitten. I'm allergic. I ain't got time.
when my liver came on, right? When my liver came on, I remember I go link a lady for the first time, right? And while me and her there still, I see this rat, yeah?
Oh, a
A
rat.
mite, yeah, a good size, probably about the size
I've got
of
a
the foot,
phobia, them
yeah?
boy. Mm-mm.
Right? Because they were doing some form of cleaning outside and to eradicate the rats and stuff like that. But unfortunately, because over there hot, them always open them door. But so one enter the room. When me and her in there, I go and talk now, lie down upon the bed, me see this rat now. Yeah? I just sit down upon a chair, she lie down upon the bed. When me look, me see this rat. So me jump up on the bed. Rat! Rat! Cause we don't like rat. Don't bring no rat or no snake near me. So she
Me
called the
neither,
neighbor.
boy.
Yeah. Call this neighbor now. And when the man come in on the house, the man comes to me. So the man I said, imagine, yeah, you call me for a rat, and he's there. You get what I mean? so me I said, my brother, but I'm afraid of rats, don't it?
Yeah.
So in return, the man I said, to her, saying that him is the type of man for her. 'Cause you have a man who's scared, 'cause man supposed to not fear anything. You get what I mean? So majority of the time, when you even flip the coin around now,
Yeah.
yeah, if you bring a lady to somewhere, right, wherein she's afraid of camping, afraid of certain outdoor activities or something like that, you're probably ending up having more time with her.
Yeah.
Because she's
Yeah.
going to cling on you like glue at that point in time, don't it?
Definitely, I hear
Yeah.
what you're saying, but I am not going to want to spend no night with you. I don't even know you, and you're camping. Oh, what, we got sleeping bags, yeah? What, separate or
All right.
together? Yeah, because I tell you something
Like I said
now.
before at the beginning of the show, you got some people that want to take the first day abroad. Some people might say, "Okay, I want to take
Yeah,
you away
no, I hear
for the
you.
weekend. That's our first, our first date. That's what I want to do." And are you gonna say no? Oh,
No, I'm not going to say no to that, but also live within your means, innit? You're living within
no.
your
The
means.
thing, if they can afford, that's what I'm saying.
If they can afford that, fair enough. You
and
know?
are you gonna ask for separate rooms because it's the first date?
Yeah, what if a man, good question.
That's
you
a
know?
very good question.
Because if you're not
Yeah.
gonna go camping
Yeah.
and
I
share
feel
a
like-
tent with him,
Yeah.
I feel
when it's
like,
time for the weekend, beautiful sunny break,
Yeah.
south of France or something like that,
Oh, Le Petit
are you going to
Tombouche.
demand
Man,
a separate room?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello, bonjour, comment tu t'appelles? No, seriously, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a catch-22 because obviously, I feel like in that sense you feel obligated to share a room with this person because they spent so much money on having this first date. Like, we're going to France. Bonjour, we're in France, and now we're sharing a room. If we was going to camping, I probably wouldn't want to share a tent with you, or I wouldn't want to sleep in the same. I might share a tent, but I might not want to stay in the same sleeping bag as you. But now that you spent money on the room,
You would want.
No. I'm not saying I wouldn't want, but I feel like there's an obligation there. There's a
But the
there's
thi-
this
So you would have asked
underlying
a separate
energy.
room? No, you don't need no long explanation. So,
It's either
me
yes
know-
or no.
Yeah, it's either
No,
yes
I'm not
or
gonna
no.
have a separate room. No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have a
Okay.
separate
Yeah,
room,
then
but
I
don't
just
cross
said
the
that.
line.
What do you
in
mean
the
by
bed.
don't cross the line? What you mean? What you mean don't cross the line? That you haven't.
This is what I'm trying to say though.
Yeah.
If the first date you spend the money, we go abroad, you're gonna want you're gonna want to try to kitty cat. I feel like that's what that's leading to.
And that's the thing. What if you're
you're
not
going
really,
to want to try to
but the
kitty
thing
cat,
is,
and that's the first date.
another thing is, you may accept that proposal, and you may not even fancy the person after that first date, after that, the first encounter, after you meet them, whatever. You may not even have that attraction to them that you thought you might do. And then now you've put yourself in a position now. You're gone on this weekend now with this person, and you're going to have to share a room with somebody that you're not attracted to. Now, we have to really think about these things, because these things happen.
Sometimes
and
say
you're gonna
no
put yourself,
if you don't.
Yes, end of the day, there's nothing wrong. If they ask you, there's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, not because they suggested that something big like that, and you may not be used to it. There's nothing wrong with saying, actually, no.
Let's just go somewhere a bit more simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by glitz and glamour.
Yeah. Because sometimes, men can do that. Men and women can do that. And really, they're not the nicest people. They're just showboating. They're just showing you their money, so then they feel like you're going to do certain things for them. And then they probably don't even want to see you either.
Christine says, I wouldn't be going anywhere I have a fear. Furthermore, any date I'm going on, I want to know first where we're going, basically.
Yes.
And she also said she wouldn't be having, you wouldn't be having that date with me because I wouldn't be going. What's Destiny say?
Destiny says, I would not go abroad with any man on a first date. And I agree. I
think you're putting yourself in a predicament there.
But do you know what? I feel like it's, like I said, I feel like it's a catch-22, because sometimes, you could be getting to know this person over the phone, and then, you go on the first date, and then there could be this connection that you have, and you think to yourself, you know what, let me live life. Why not? But at the same time, you want to think about, whoa, this guy could be a murderer. Do you know what I mean?
Could be anyone.
You see,
welcome aboard, Desmond Smith. Welcome aboard. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, Desmond.
Welcome to Chill and Spill.
this first dating, is really tricky,
It's a wide spectrum.
Because remember, the first date, when you're in a person start communicating, you can be communicating for 3 months, 4 months, or 5 months before you actually go on that first date, don't it? So after communicating with that individual, you eventually build up a trust in that person over a period of time. Because some persons take a long time before they even ask for the first date. Some people wait months. Some people wait 6 months. Some people wait 5 months. Some people wait 3 weeks. Because if you're speaking to someone over a 3-month period and you have never asked for us to go on a date, and then they comes up with a big question, pop-up question like that, like, let us go abroad for the first time, and you have been speaking to the person for 3-4 months, what are you gonna do? It's a catch-22. So
well, it depends on the situation.
It is a catch-22.
Yeah, because I think you start to think about it when you just start talking to the person for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Because if you're communicating with the person for a longer period of time, you will develop that element of trust.
I hear that, but at the end of the day, I understand both points, but you still don't know the people.
No, you don't.
Sometimes it takes years to get to know somebody.
It does.
And even then, you still don't know them.
It does.
but
But we're talking about first dates.
Exactly.
Here. We're talking about first dates. Here. So if
first
it takes
date.
3 months
of communication,
of communication,
yeah.
and then we decide, because that's what happens. It's not all the time that you exchange numbers and then next week you're going on a date. It's not always like that. Sometimes you build up a rapport.
Yeah.
You're building up. You're getting to know each other
Yes,
over
but
the
I'm
phone.
talking about
that. So
Yeah.
I feel like you might be more willing to go on
Yeah.
abroad with that person
Exactly.
if you've gotten to know them over the phone
Yeah,
for
but the
a
thing
while.
is,
Exactly.
if it's a person that you've just met, then no.
No. If it's a
Remember
person
Because
you just
remember,
met-
there's a lot of dating sites, and things
No.
move quite speedily.
No.
Some
Remember-
people just like boom, boom, boom. They've met, they've spoken.
Yeah.
Boom, 2 weeks time or a week time, they want to go on this first
Yeah,
date.
but remember first date,
It
First
could be
date,
any time period.
It can be any time period, right? So any time period, because if you're gonna spend time talking to a person for three months, you must have a certain amount of trust and a certain amount of comfort in that person to be communicating with them for that period of time.
And that's going off what Destiny 5 says. She says, I have to be aware if there's a problem, I can move. So she's saying that she needs to be in a place where if something ain't right, then she can get home.
Exactly.
Do you get what I mean?
It's just like having your vex money, really.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
having your
So
vex
if you're gonna
money.
go abroad, with somebody and things just go pear shaped, just make sure you got enough money to get home
Yeah.
from wherever you are. Because
But
I'll tell you
even
something
that is
now.
skeptical for me, man.
South of France. If they take you south of France, there's a very pricey holiday. So make sure you have your money for get out. You don't know. You don't
have
know.
to have your money.
What?
Here what happened.
As a woman, you do.
You do have to have
Yeah,
your
but
money.
guess what happened?
You don't know what's gonna happen.
You know, let me say something.
Mm.
Let us forget about that. We are sharing a conversation now with family. We're having our New Year's dinner now around the table.
Okay.
Yeah? Forget about the wider world listening to us. Because we're having our New Year's chit chat and chill and spill and having a drink. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because this is a round table discussion for all of us.
Yeah.
Now, I must say, Auntie Destiny, Auntie Christine, you know, because we're around the table.
Yes.
Yeah? Pass me a drink of sorrel. Let me take a sip of my sorrel, please. Because I have some leftover from Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And me now surround the table, you know. Forget about the wider world. Yeah? And I say, you know, so me meet a lady. And she decides, say, me and her for go away. And Destiny asks me, Nubian asks me, Zeus asks me, how long you speaking to her for? And I say, you know, me and her talk about 2 months now. And them say, really? So you never tell me about it? No, true. We just a chit chat. But she decided that she taking me to Acapulco. Yeah? For the first day. Yeah? Right? She taking me to Acapulco. What would you say to me? You would find out from me. You feel like you trust her and confident her to that limit. The only reason why me personally wouldn't go is because me afraid. But here what happen now. I'm afraid of the kidnapping thing. But if we be realistic about it, remember, you would not be communicating to a person, with a person, for a period of 2-3 months. Right? And you don't feel comfortable with that person when they said, all right, this is what we're going to do for the first date.
Mm.
So it is highly unlikely. The percentage is very low for those persons, in my opinion, that would say no.
Yes, I understand that. But then when you get there, you're gonna
We don't think about when we have.
No,
We don't really
I haven't
think
even
about it.
finished.
No.
I haven't finished
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you are going to
I
think about
said-
your vex money that time?
No, I'm not talking about vex money. I'm not talking about vex money. I'm talking about when you get there now,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about the room situation now. Because you feel comfortable talking to that person,
Yeah.
does that mean that we're gonna sleep in the same bed now?
If she says, man, then why? Then a man is a
Man's
man.
not gonna say no.
When
That's
me
what
a
I'm
go tell her
saying.
no.
Right.
Man's not
so
gonna say
that's
no,
what I'm saying to
Me
you.
not
but
gonna tell her
also
so
I
we go
feel
get
like
the
if that
annex
was
room.
like you said, if we're around the table, all the
Yeah.
aunties are not there, and we're having this discussion, I feel like from a male perspective, obviously you're saying, you know, you've been speaking to this woman for how many months or whatever. I feel like I would probably more so tell you to go because you're a man.
Yeah.
Than to say to
To a
one of
female.
female
Yeah.
to one of my girls, yeah man, go
Go,
live
yeah,
life.
yeah,
Do you get
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Now I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because you're a man, and I feel like maybe you could be able to handle yourself. And that's not saying that nothing can't happen to you, because anything can happen to anyone. But I feel like I will still be maybe a bit more receptive to you going as the man.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Than the other way
Than
around.
the other way
Exactly.
round.
Manager General says the same way a man see a woman and say he would sleep with her the first time, a woman knows if she would sleep with a man the first time she sees him.
Yes.
2. So if she agrees to go fly out with him, she plans to sleep beside him.
Of
We all
course.
human,
Of course.
and we all think the same.
Of course. Of course.
No, we're talking like around the table.
Yes.
Okay, and he also said I was talking to this beautiful woman for a few months, and the first and the first date we went on 9 months after that. I got a beautiful daughter.
See?
Lovely,
Don't
lovely,
it?
lovely. And you know, he's just letting you know sometimes that's how first dates go.
Yes.
You know,
True.
there's nothing wrong with
Sometimes-
it. And the
yes.
thing is, we have to look at the pros and cons of first dates. Nobody's right and nobody's wrong.
No.
You understand?
Whatever
and,
you decide.
Yeah, yeah. And we've all got our own opinions also. And really and truly, it's just all about being safe, isn't it? If you feel like, you know what, I don't mind, I could trust this person, go ahead and do so. You know, but if you feel deep down inside that, you know, talking on the phone to somebody and going away with somebody is two different things, then that's totally up to you also.
Not only that, even when like, just forget about the abroad thing at that moment. You could be talking to someone over the phone and you feel like you build up that connection, but then when you actually meet them again in real life, it doesn't feel the same. Something's off, or you pick up an energy that ain't right. Then you start to draw back. So you need to just go on your intuition and what you feel at that time. Do you know what I mean? It's not over the phone. Sometimes it could be all roses and
That's what I'm saying to you.
and flowers and whatever. But then when you meet them in real life, you know, you're seeing that person with your eyes. You're hearing them with
Body
your ears,
language.
body language. You can see
Everything.
them, the physical in front of you. So the energy is different. Do you get what I mean? Like
Well-
over the phone, you're only going to get a certain type of energy. But when you see someone face to face, you're
They've
going
got
to pick
this
up a
show.
different...
Yeah, they've got this show named what's it called? What's it called? It's a marriage show, but nobody
Marriage
can
at
see.
First Sight.
No, but nobody can't see each other. It's called the Little Hubs.
Oh, what is that show called? I know what Nubian's talking
Yeah,
about, you
they've
know.
got a show that's like
It's not Married at
global.
First Sight.
Everywhere's got it. Australia, USA, UK. Everyone's got this show, and this show is nobody knows what anybody looks like. They're pods. Yeah, the man's got one side and the woman's got another side, and then basically, the man will propose to the woman if they start talking. They all live in one house and they talk every single day without seeing each other, and then if the man feels like, you know what, this is my soulmate, I'm going to propose to her without even seeing her, and then he will meet up with her, and then, you know, he's already proposed to her, so he's going to get married, and then they actually get married, and they go through the whole process, and then a lot of the times when you watch the show, they say, the way that you was in the pods, because it's very similar to speaking on the phone, you know, in the pods, because you can't see each other, you're just hearing each other's voices. The way that they are when you see each other in the physical, it's just totally different vibe. You might have a great communication on the phone, and when you meet them now, it's silence, awkward silence. Like
Love
you haven't
is
even,
blind.
Love is blind.
Love is Blind. That's
like
what
you
the show's
haven't
called.
even spoken to that person before.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like that too, because once you meet the person, you know, once you're in front of the person that you're speaking to on the phone, the whole vibe changes. Do you know what I mean? That's how it goes sometimes. Not all the time, you know, but sometimes that's how it goes. Destiny says, the only way I will go with him, we must have met face to face before and more than once. As women, we are good secret agents and and done my investigation. No investigation, no date abroad.
Even if you don't do the investigation yourself, you know your brethren's gonna do the investigation. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't lie. I ain't got
That is
time for
funny,
investigation,
Destiny.
boy. I'm not gonna lie.
You know that? You know
I
how
don't
much
feel like I'm a
hard
typical woman.
work that is.
That
to
is
do-
so long to me, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, I go off energy. I'm big on energy and instincts. I don't have time to be searching this one's Instagram, social media. Let me see who he talks to. Do you think I got time?
Exactly.
I've got things to do.
Manager
I've got
General
businesses
says,
to run.
love has no eyes. Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly. Exactly that.
You know, exactly. It's so true. So yeah, no, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. You have to really.
That's
use
it.
your
See, Love is Blind. Sorry, you wrote it down there and we didn't see it. Sorry.
Yes, Love is
But-
Blind. See,
I think it's a good show in terms of feeling like you know somebody, because it's not just 1 day or 2 days, you know, they're in this house, you know. they're in there for a decent amount of weeks
Not only that, it just
talking
shows
to somebody
you.
that they've never met before.
Yeah, it shows you that how things can change as well by what the eye sees. Even though love is blind, even though, you shouldn't see love with your eyes, technically, quote marks. However, a lot of things can change. You can get to know that person, the personality. You could be in love. You say that you're in love. You want to marry this person. But when you see them, everything changes.
Exactly.
Everything changes. We've seen the show. There's so many couples that didn't decide to get married
Yeah.
after they've seen each other. Even though in the pods, when they're getting to know each other and they haven't seen each other, they're saying that this is the love of my life.
Yeah, but it's something natural that happens to us as human beings. Because
Exactly.
you know how many times, like back in the day, wherein you will speak to a female for a time, and then when you even get to see them or being around them, you don't even feel an inkling in your body. If a tag is not in your clothes and itch your skin, you don't even feel nothing. That is the only time you feel something. So it's natural. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's natural for us as human beings to feel that way, and for when you're around someone that every strand on your body is like a hurricane on your body. You get what I mean? And then some people don't have that impression on you.
Yeah.
Cause it's like even growing up and even now too, like you will be there hanging out with some friends and some ladies that they will say, "Oh my days, she's so attractive and she's so beautiful or whatever." And personally, you don't see it, but they see it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
They're looking,
100%.
they see something different from what you're seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
understand?
agree.
And it's like, have you ever noticed just the same wearing like couples? Like you will see them and you said, then how that man end up with that woman or that woman end up with that man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
that part of it is, it's a natural thing as human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I'll even used to question myself about like people around me with their partners or what she sees in him or what he sees in her or whatever it is, So
Yeah.
I think that's it's a natural thing for us as human
Yeah, for
beings
sure.
to do.
For sure. Definitely said it's about knowing who you're going to going so many miles away from home with. It's not about their personal life. I don't want anyone cut me neck.
That's
That's
true.
very true.
That's-
And
that's-
faces
that's true.
indeed.
Yes, Faye says
That's
indeed,
true.
Destiny.
That's true. That is so true. And
Yeah, because I'm saying you don't know people. People will put up a facade. Do you
That's
know what
why
I'm
it's
saying?
always good to listen to your intuition, because if you,
Your first thought.
your real intuition. I know sometimes it can be lost by certain emotions, but your gut feeling and the energy that someone brings to you, you should take that on board and run with that, run with your intuition, because your intuition never steers you wrong, to be fair.
Exactly. Like Manager General says, correction, love has 2 feet, but no, eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
There we go.
Exactly.
Yes. So on that note, we are going to round up the show. In terms of the first date's expectations, summary.
It's limbo.
I don't know.
It's limbo. Quickly, Jerome said that he likes to spend
I said
a
that.
decent amount of money. Oh yeah, you said that. But Mike also said, although he can spend a lot of money on the first date, he chooses not to, so he can see whether the woman is genuine or not. So just quickly slid that in there. But yeah, go ahead, Nubian.
Yes. So you know what? It was a great topic, and it's something that we all need to address. You know how Chill and Spill is. We always have to address the topics then people try and run from. Or you know what? Sometimes you might even forget. You might, oh yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that, or you did think about that and you forgot about it. This is what Chill and Spill is all about. Talking about things that you've forgotten about or you're just trying to hide
Or
Yeah.
trying to run from.
Trying to run from under the
Yeah.
carpet, sweep it under there.
Yeah, don't sweep it.
Yes, but thank you all for taking part in the show. The show was a really good show. I enjoyed it. Hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to tune in on Friday, 11 o'clock GMT, where you've got Benson playing the hottest, baddest rhythms, songs, genre, you name it. He's playing it. You know, he won't disappoint you. Entertainment, I'll tell you that. You need to log on. It's the baddest show, baddest show on a Friday night. If you're not doing nothing, but I feel like you shouldn't do nothing because you need to log on to that show. That's the only thing you should be doing on a Friday night. You know, log in on to Benson. Also, I forgot to give you guys a studio number. That is absolutely ridiculous. I forgot to give out the studio number today, but I'll do it all the same. Because if you've got some topics that you would like us to talk about, the number is 07903 129
265.
I was thinking
my gosh,
myself, are you
she was
sleeping?
waiting for me to say it.
Oh my God, TikTok. I was asleep, man.
You know when you say it every week and you think, nah, yeah, she's just going to say the full one. Okay, yeah, 265. 265.
Yes, so make sure you give us a call. I'll say the number again. It's 07903 129
265.
Oh yeah, we're getting some excitement now. I'm loving it. So if you can't be good, be careful. We love you guys. Without you, there's no us. Yeah, we've got some great topics and great guests coming for you this year. So make sure you tune in. We've got something really, really special that we would like to tell you, but not yet. In order for you to know what's going on, you have to tune in on a Friday, 11 o'clock GMT, and on a Sunday, 9 p.m. GMT for the Chill and Spill show. Make sure you don't miss those shows because you don't know what we're going to mention and you don't know what the surprises are. You have to tune in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of the channels. Bigo, Facebook, YouTube, Mixcloud. Wow. Like, you just put in DJ Benson Music, Benson GMPC, put in all those things, and then you will find them for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe. That bell in the YouTube, there's a little bell. Make sure you press it. Every time we're live, you'll get a notification. You know, so any final words, guys?
Yeah, big up to Bigo. Yeah, man, for big up Bigo all the time. So if you can see some people name on the Bigo and call
Yeah,
out
so big up Jessica, big up Mark, big up Kay, big up Ice. Yeah, big up all those people. Big up Luke. Big up Foxy, Roxy. Big up Dob. Big up Dave, George, Adrian, Free, Stephen, Charlie, James, Rosie, Graham,
the amount of
Clouds.
name that I would have longer
So
than
many
the show.
names.
It's serious,
Big,
man.
big up, big up, big up.
Enough respect, cause you know me have to go on no respect because on Friday night time the support is amazing. It's mind bubbling, you know. So enough respect to Bigo, Mixcloud likewise, Facebook, all of the platforms them. And I'm just asking you massive, hear what happened. Let this show be like our first date. And for those persons who are watching for the first time, let this be your first date with Chill and Spill. Yeah? Because we're starting a relationship here.
Oh, yeah.
And the greatest thing about this first date is that we don't have to spend.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah. So we don't have to spend on the first date. So there's no 50-50 as what he said earlier.
Timekeeper.
The
Timekeeper.
Big up to the timekeeper.
Big up
Enough
yourself.
respect every time.
Yeah.
Everybody who participated in the show. Enough love for the support every time. And hear what happened. This year, what I want to do, not even this year, because every day me make a new year resolution. Because every year is a new year for me, every day. But what happened is, in all fairness, right, I'm just going to ask you, every single person that is watching, including those persons who are there from day one, you must have an auntie, a cousin, a friend that you can share the link with. And that is all we ask for a week time. We're not asking a donation. Please, man, asking just share it. Just share it with somebody and then somebody else share it or wherever it is, please.
And then
'Cause-
keep sharing. Keep sharing.
You know,
And
I was
like it.
having a conversation with someone the other day before Christmas, right? And they were telling me that their friend has been watching the Chill and Spill and the Friday Night Show over 6 months now.
Wow.
Wow.
And they didn't even share it with them. They didn't know.
Wow.
And they just found out just before Christmas.
You see?
See?
Yeah. So that's all I'm asking you guys to do. And it's always a pleasure being here. And for those persons who don't agree with me at times, it's all good. Because that is why we have politicians.
I mean, it's all part of the show,
Yeah.
really.
It's
So-
all part of the show.
We can't
My
all
thing-
agree.
My
Yeah.
thing to say for this year,
Yeah.
obviously based on this topic as well,
Yeah.
is put yourselves out there. Let your guard down a little piece.
Yeah.
Do something new. Don't do the same thing that you've been doing. You know, in terms of meeting someone new, talking to people, talking to new people, networking. Go to different places that you've never been before. Do you get what I mean? So you can meet new people, so you can widen your network capacity. Yeah, put yourselves out there. Take risks. It doesn't always have to be calculated. Obviously, you always listen to your intuition. You know I'm big on energy. So listen to your intuition, but take risks. Live life, because seriously, you don't know when the clock is going to run out. And that's
Exactly.
what I have to say. Peace out.
And also be yourself and be genuine. Always, always, always. Oh, it's gone. One sec.
Yeah, man. So that is all I'm asking you guys to do. Yeah?
Desmond, sorry. This is how it is. Even though we're rounding up the show, we always have to make sure we address all the viewers and their comments. And we've got something from Desmond. Desmond says, money is not about spend. It's about knowing the person you want to be with. Yeah? Exactly.
Exactly,
Desmond. I love that.
Thank you, Desmond.
Manor General says, heart of love. Great show, ladies. Yvette says,
Yeah.
and gent. And Desmond says, real talk, princess. So, yes,
Thank
that's
you, guys.
it,
We love you guys.
make sure you love yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Yeah. Try and be as healthy as you can
Yeah.
in this world. I mean, end of the day, we only live once, and we're just trying to live a long life. That's what we're trying to do. So, if you can't be good, be careful. As I said before, love you guys. Until Friday, 11 o'clock GMT. I'm getting it all wrong. I keep mixing up the times. Yeah.
11 on
11
Friday.
o'clock GMT on a
On
Friday,
Friday.
and on a Sunday it's 9 o'clock
9
GMT.
PM.
Sometimes we may be a little bit late on both shows. Yeah.
However, it's because of technical
It's technical
difficulty.
difficulties
Yeah.
because we are live.
Live, yeah.
We don't edit our shows, and that is the beauty of our shows. It's live, so whatever you see, that's what you get. So I feel like that is something. It's enough. That's something nice because everything's always edited. We are
Yes,
live.
Yes.
So
And
always
thank you,
keep
Destiny.
checking. Thank you, Destiny.
Yes, very good word. She says take risk. Yeah,
Yes.
take risks.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with it, and that's
Literally,
how you.
take risks.
When you take risks, you find out. You know what? It's worked out for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Taking that risk.
Yeah, absolutely. Do something new, be new, and new beginnings. So big up yourselves for 2024. And I wish you health, wealth, and prosperity.
Pam, pa, na, 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 na.
Bye, guys.
Bye.